You mentioned the president's excited to be celebrating his birthday, but I'm curious, David Axelrod told the New York Times, quote, Biden thinks he can cheat nature here and it's really risky. A, what's the president's response to David Axelrod? Does he respect his opinion? Does he think he's right? But also, I mean, is there a real alarm happening behind the scenes that the president is simply too old to stake around for another 4 years?
No, there's no alarm happening behind the scenes.
For Democrats?
I can only speak
Sure.
behind the scenes here. There's no alarm happening behind the scenes, and I'm certainly not going to comment on everybody who has something to say.
Nobody. I mean, David Axelrod
I
is
didn't say that.
Yeah.
Nowhere in my response to you that I said that. I said I'm just not going to comment. Or as your question is about David Axelrod, it's just not my place to speak to that. What I can speak to is how we see this, what our perspective is. Our perspective is that it's not about age; it's about the president's experience. That's what we believe. And it's, as they say, the proof is in the pudding, right? The president raised wages and lower inflation. And one more thing I will add, this is the first president ever that's been able to go to an active war zone without our military, controlling what's happening on the ground. And so, look, I would put the president's stamina, president's wisdom, ability to get this done on behalf of the American people against anyone on any day of the week.
How is the president planning to mark his birthday? I ask because he mentioned it during the turkey party. It looks like he's got some family here. We're going to have like a party or a dinner.
So he's gonna do what they normally do, how they celebrate the president's birthday. There's a tradition, which they're going to keep to that tradition, which is they'll be able to celebrate the president's birthday as a family together in Nantucket later this week, and certainly we'll do that with coconut cake, which is something that they traditionally do.
Polling aside, can you say whether this White House has a theory of the case on how you win over young people, whether it's on this conflict specifically or generally?
We're going to continue focusing on delivering for the American people. That includes young people, right? That includes making sure that we meet them where they are, whether it's student loans, whether it's we put forward policy plans, and that include young people as well. I'm going to leave any of the analysis, any of the specifics to any poll, to dozens of people, certainly on TV, right?
What the president makes of the fact that so many young people are opposed to...
I mean, I can tell you this. The president is focusing on the job at hand. He truly is. He's focusing on how we're going to deliver for the American people.
TikTok back in the news because of misinformation about the war, about Osama bin Laden. It's now been more than 2 years that this CFIUS investigation has been underway. Can you give us any kind of update on where that stands?
As you know, it's an independent committee investigations. Just don't have anything to comment on that, on CFIUS and where they are on that investigation.